Staring at the ceiling, I'll miss you. Will you miss me too? Jimmy Gwitch. Thank you. How does it sound out there? Can you hear everything okay? Yeah. Well, thank you for coming out so early to support these lineup of artists. I really want to give a big thanks. This is our last concert of 3 days, and I want to give a big thanks to Emergence Productions, Melissa Sanchez in particular, who has to deal with all of us difficult artists. And so we thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, Albuquerque, for opening up your arms to all of us visitors from faraway lands. It's a real exciting thing to be a part of Gathering of Nations. We hear about this everywhere, and this is my first time, and I'm really happy to be here. The next song, so we blow away in the wind. The next song is called Ignore, and it's actually in English, and it's a song about, let's say, what is it about today? Today it's about, let's say, those high-stress anxiety moments, or when there's just too much going on around you, which can sometimes happen at Gathering of Nations. So this is what happens in the moment that you just need to shut down all the voices and quiet the mind and just ignore everything for the sanity of your mind. So here we go. This is Ignore. Too hard. Well, I smile too hard, I laugh too hard, I take a life a little hard. And sometimes I brave too much. Well, I crave too much, I save too much, I behave too much. So I'm gonna stop a little and I'm gonna breathe a little more. I'm gonna set my eyes upon nothing and just ignore all the movements, ignore all the sounds, ignore all the people all around. I just ignore. Don't always look so nice or feel so nice. I'm not always nice. And sometimes I don't sleep too good. I don't listen too good, say sorry too good. I'm not always good. So I'm gonna stop a little and I'm gonna breathe a little more. I'm gonna set my eyes upon nothing and just ignore all the movements, ignore all the sounds, ignore all the people all around. I just ignore. Set it up and bed on, wait on, set it up and bed on, wait on, wait on, wait on, wait on, set it up and bed on, bed on, set it up and bed on, wait on, set it up and bed on, wait on, wait on, bed on, wait on, set it up and bed on, bed on. And sometimes I make friends too fast, make amends too fast, and sometimes I walk too fast, I talk too fast for you. Sometimes I simply need to slow down. So I'm gonna stop a little, and I'm gonna breathe a little more. I'm gonna set my eyes upon nothing and just ignore all the movements, ignore all the sounds, ignore all the people all around. I just ignore. Well, you know you got to just ignore it all. Skin up my knee, skin up my knee. Wait up, but up, skin up, if I'm better, wait a more. Skin up, if I'm better, wait a more. Wait up, but up, skin up, wait on, skin up, wait on, wait on, wait on, wait on, wait on, skin up, wait on, wait on, skin up, wait on, wait on, skin up, wait on, wait on, wait on, wait on, wait on, skin up, wait on, wait on. Jimmy Rich, thank you. Thank you to the clapper way up at the top there. Yes. Happy dancing today, my friend. Good thing I'm wearing tights underneath the dress. What are we going to do now? So I'd really like to... Plex, are you ready? Yeah, are we ready to bring up the Plex? So so basically there's, you know how we are. We travel in tribes. So I brought down my little tribe. So I have my sister, I have my brother-in-law, I have my other sister, and we're all from Canada. And so Plex. Has anyone heard of Plex, the rapper Plex? Oh, there we go. So Plex is really empowering rap, good, clean rap. That makes us feel strong about ourselves and who we are as a people. So he played yesterday, but if you didn't get a chance to see him, I wanted to share my little time slot to give you a little dose of Plex. And then bring on my sister, Sarah Podemski, with her gorgeous voice to sing backups. You want to hear a little Plex? There we go. All right, let's do it. So just so you know, all the artists that you're seeing today, most of us have our albums for sale in the Emergence tent, which is by Stage 49. So all of us depend on the support of people who are buying our albums. So thank you to all who've come by and supported us with album sales. But if you do like the music you're listening to, come by and purchase an album. Are you ready to take it over? Oh, we need to get that mic on. Do you want to use my mic? Oh. All right.
Check.
Hello? Oh, this one is on. Hi.
Either is this one here, hey? Check.
Oh, I think that was this one. Let's all share this mic.
You can use George's mic. Yeah. Oh. Hey, 1, 2.
There we go. All right, so you know that what happens during this waiting time, it just builds anticipation.
Check.
Actually, everything is working just fine, but we're just making you a little bit more hungry for some Plex. Are you a little more hungry for some Plex?
Check. You can hear
There we go.
I can barely hear myself. Can I hear myself a little bit better, Rodney? Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me out here today. Rodney can begin whenever you're ready. You got to turn that up. Turn me up. Check. There we go. Whenever you're ready, Rodney.
Check.
Yeah. Does that work better for me? Who's calling me? Okay, Rodney, whenever you're ready. Set me up. Where's all my proud Native people at today? Make some noise. Yeah. You know, we got a few problems in the world, but it's great when we get together and celebrate our existence. When we get this many Native people out together that actually just here to have a good time. Make some noise for yourself at Emergence for putting this together. Yeah. 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 Yo, we slipped through the cracks. And there's no turning back after 500 years of terrorist attacks. This ain't about race, it's about trying to replace the people in the government that steady lie to your face. I ain't talking about access of evil or taxes. There's bigger people than the president that practiced the art of enslavement. When the towers hit the pavement, they started pointing fingers at some Afghani caveman. And we accept it because we're so naive. Tell us what to buy, what to do, and what to believe. Working on diseases and spread it with bees. Sure, we're running out of oil, let's go get it overseas. They keep increasing the cost of fuel. I don't even drive, so why does this affect me and you? Still using the same tools, drilling like fools, with even better ways to transport the goods to you.
Had about as much as I can take.
Yeah.
Don't try and push your religion on me. It's been deciding everybody's fate. We all know that's not the way it should be.
Is this a song about war, politics, or religion? The three are so connected that I can't tell the difference. Now that it's said, I know I have to take heed. They'll regret they ever signed the bill for freedom of speech. Cause there's people like me that be connecting the dots. The internet connection and we're all being watched. Facebook is cataloging everything that you do, so they can target any threat to their control over you. It's like the Matrix. You can love it or hate this. It's jacked like 95% of your playlist. I made this in hopes of maybe shedding some light. Tomorrow's never guaranteed, so let's just make it through tonight. I know right from wrong, so I write the songs in hopes maybe people will cope and get along. And though it seems a long ways away, it just ain't. I can't do it all alone, I got too much on my plate.
I've had about as much as I can take.
Yeah.
Don't try and push your religion on me. It's been deciding everybody's fate. We all know that's not the way it should be.
One more time.
I've had about as much as I can take.
Much as I can take.
Don't try and push your religion on me. It's been deciding everybody's fate.
What else?
We all know that's not the way it should be.
Thank you very much.
Make some noise, Albuquerque.
Rodney, you can cut this one.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is one for you.
Sounded good.
Is this one for me? Big round of applause for Plex, everyone. That was funky, right? All right, so once again, you can find Plex's album. You can find my album, Tamara Podemski, over there in the Emergence tents by Stage 49. We're going to finish off with, we're going to keep it funky. I know I'm not a hip-hop artist, but I can still get funky. So we're going to finish off with a song that I think is maybe really perfect. Oh, what's that? Oh, that was you. That sounded like Macarena. So we're gonna finish off with a song about when you question if you're on the right path or not. So this was a song I wrote for myself, and I wrote it about 10 years ago, and I'm still on the same path. So I think the answer was yes. Keep going, keep strong, keep making music. That's what this is about. But it really depends on the support of each other. So holding each other's hands through the rough times. This is called It's Time. And you can try not to dance, but it's going to be really difficult. Can we hear that beat out there? There we go. A little bit more guitar, please. Well, is it time for me to get a new job? Is it time for me to stop taking so long? 'Cause sometimes I feel like I'm just waiting, not creating. Yeah, sometimes I need to move on. Oh yeah, right now I need to move on. So tell me that you understand. Tell me that you are gonna hold my hand through this time in my life as I figure things out, and then I stop pretending like I know what it's about. It's time for me to let go. Well, it's time for me to Well, is it time for me to write a new song that moves me forward instead of backward? Or what's taking so long? 'Cause sometimes I feel like I'm just waiting, not creating. Yeah, sometimes I need to be strong. Oh yeah, right now I need to be strong. So tell me that you understand. Tell me that you are gonna hold my hand through this time in my life as I figure things out, and then I stop pretending like I know what it's about. It's time for me to let go. Well, it's time for me to let myself grow, yeah. George, take it away. Want to give a big round of applause for George Leach for playing with me today, and for his amazing set that happened just before. Big thank you for Ryan Vaughn for coming all the way from New York City, Manhattan, to play with us. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got to stop listening to what people say. I got to stop getting in my own way. I got to stop thinking that this world owes me something. I got to stop making drama out of nothing. I tend to make a drama out of nothing. So tell me that you understand. Tell me that you are gonna hold my hand, yeah, through this time in my life, 'cause I figure things out and then I stop pretending like I know what it's about. It's time for me to let go, let go. It's time for me to let myself grow, yeah. Whoa, oh, whoa, yeah. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, yeah. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, yeah. Chief Miigwech, thank you so much. I'm Tamar Podemski. Happy Gathering of Nations. Have a fabulous day.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for Tamara Podemski. Yeah, she's, you know, I read her bio and a little bit of information about her. She's the first Native American to win the jury special prize for acting. She's currently in her role in Sterling Harjo's film, 4 Sheets to the Wind. Not to be confused with Ray Kingfisher, 3 Sheets to the Wind. While we're clearing the floor here, we're going to be calling upon our Miss Indian World. And we're going to be calling upon the brush dancers here to accompany our Miss Indian World 2009-2010, Brooke Grant. And right now, real quickly, before we start, we're asking all of our drum groups to come on down and get set up in your area where you were last night. This afternoon will be the same drum groups that sang last night's session. Those drum groups that sang first session yesterday will be singing tonight's session, the second session, but not the first session. Not that much. Yeah. And also, just a reminder, registration is down here at the speaker stand. Those of you that did not register yet, you got late registration, come on down here. Grand entry is scheduled for high noon, and we'll be taking care of that. We need our drum groups to be taken care of. Head dancers, start getting ready. Brooke, are you ready? I'm going to turn it over to you there, Miss Indian World, Your Highness.